Hello everyone and welcome to DarkSippy Plays The Hand of Fate. This is a early access game, and I have played it some before this, but I did reset my game so y'all can see me start from the beginning. But basically what it is it's an amazing game. It's a kind of like a roguelike sort of hack and slash deck builder sort of game, which sounds
Here is the first
kind of strange, honestly.
The Jack of Dust.
These guys are going to
12
be
in all must fall before you may challenge me.
these guys, basically the Jack of something is going to be the boss of the dungeon that you're currently doing. And I'm going to be doing these. I'm going to try to do kind of one little dungeon per video, kind of keep the videos nice and short. But this is right after their first
Let the cards fall where they may.
sort of huge, big upgrade. They changed a lot. I'm actually playing with a 360 controller. But they did change quite a bit. One of the most awesome things that they changed that I'm really looking forward to is you can actually now go back after you beat a boss and redo the boss's floor.
The call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it.
Which I was really missing that when I played it the first time. Like, I really wanted to go back and redo some of the things, try to get some better cards activated, better loot. And you do kind of continue on with your loot, you get to keep it. I mean, so it's very much a roguelike game. And you unlock decks or cards as you play. Okay, for this one, Twisted Canyon. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight and lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. Basically, each card does something different. For this one, I can either go down and get the weapon, or I can leave the weapon, but I'm actually going to risk getting it. As you can see, there are 3 success cards and 1 failure card.
Choose from these options.
So if you get the success card, hey, guess what? I get the weapon. Very carefully, you make your way to the bottom of the canyon. You collect the weapon from the ancient corpse. Now I get to draw a weapon card, which... very nice. Damage of 20. Press X button to strike enemies faster than a sword or an axe. Awesome. Damage is 20. And I'm going to equip it.
A moment to save
just because it is going to be the same damage, but a bit faster.
I have always felt a kinship to the puppy. Together we help you forget.
And the field of poppies. You wander among a field poppies. I think that's a typo, actually. Too late, you realize that they're sleeping poppies. Oh my god! And basically now I have to kind of explore the dungeon.
It lives in every game. That initial moment.
But I can actually go get another weapon card.
All my days, and the canyon has been there from the outset.
Go with this one. Ah, shit. Okay, so I got a failure card.
Oh dear.
Oh, now I have to draw 2 pain cards,
Ouch.
which is, you lose gold, you lose health, stuff like that. But I do still get the weapon card. No, I don't want to equip. And now, basically, if I find a shop...
Down once more, seeking the heart of it all.
I actually do not want to go up the stairs yet. I want to go right
Fair
here.
Merith. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter...
I am Marith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon? I'm actually getting low on food, so I want supplies.
I'm sure you'll make good use of that.
And basically for food, every card you move takes
Head
1
downwards,
food away,
if you dare.
and you can actually regain health if you have food still. If you have no food,
You're on
you're
the final floor of
basically
Alcind's
starving
lab.
and you take
You're-
damage.
What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh?
Okay. And as you can see with Ambush, I have to draw 2 monster cards. And the monster cards are determined by the setting you're doing. So because I'm doing Jack of Dust, the only monster cards I have are dust cards. And basically each one of those is going to give 2 enemies per card. 2 dust enemies per card, which are basically bandits. And this is when it turns into kind of a hack and slash sort of game. No, let's there it is, okay. And the combat, honestly, reminds me of,
The journey is well begun.
it reminds me of, like, Arkham Asylum, the Batman Arkham games. Realize that one of theirs is pretending to be dead. I'm gonna kill his ass. Let's go this one.
Select your desire.
Yeah. And with this one, because I killed him, I get
Small
3
benefit.
gain cards, which gain cards are going to be anywhere from equipment, health, items. I mean, they can be anything,
one
kind of.
sort of magic with another. All you
Nice.
need is a channel for power, and it's simple enough.
This is actually a new card. They must have added, and with the big patch added, you can go back, redo dungeons. It added new cards, new bosses, I think, new artwork for some things. I mean, they added a lot of stuff. And this is actually a branded card.
Extra health, but it is only a momentary respite.
Oh, someone got some gold. Hey, Traveling Mage. And all the Traveling Mages are shops, you know, stuff like that. But you can
If you were
sell.
wondering why you've been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
But as you can see, you can
It's a
sell
lump of
cards.
iron on a stick. Not terribly subtle.
I already have a mace, so I'm definitely going to sell items if I can buy any. That would be nice, actually. Right bumper to attack faster with each successful strike. The longer your combo, nice. Wondrous cap, and I can't actually buy anything, so I'm just gonna buy a little bit of food. And I actually didn't really need to buy food, but
Hardly fair, is it?
but after this little ambush, I get to fight. I fight the boss, so there was no kind of point in saving the gold. But once I actually get something that lets me counterattack and block, the combat becomes much easier. And basically, you want to dodge. You definitely don't want to get hit. Ow, like that. And you can interrupt their attacks. Die! You can interrupt their attacks by hitting them before they manage to swing. Eventually, I will be able to...
late to navigation, but still.
Let's see. Explorer's Helmet reveals stairs encountered on entering a level and grants a gold bonus for revealing every encounter on a level. Not bad, but I don't want to equip it.
You have reached my first champion. A good man driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal.
Oh, you do you? And the Jack of Dust, he's the bandit leader. And
This
every
token
boss...
will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
And as you can see, I get 3 card tokens if I beat him. Like, each one of those tokens represents some cards I can get. Later, cards themselves that aren't bosses will actually unlock more cards for me also. Like, you have to do, like, there's cards that you have to do something specific, and if you manage to do it, you get something unlocked. But every boss spawns its own monsters with the boss, plus it'll draw, I believe, 2 monster cards with it. Which, yeah, there it is. Then as you see, the Jack of Dust will spawn. Actually, he did not spawn anything with him, okay. And he has his little minions. So you definitely don't want to get hit by him.
Out of the way.
If you can knock him down fast, damn.
You show no mercy to those who oppose you. That is fair. This is what
Hey!
show some act. Perhaps this will not be as boring.
There we go. And get you down. Yeah.
Perhaps there is peace for him in the break.
Pardon my cough.
One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength. The token is yours. Well done.
And as you see, each token. So this token gave me these 6 cards, and each boss token, I believe, gives you 6 cards. I think so. Let's see. Yeah, 6 cards. Okay. Wow, these are really new. Like all the ones that were, like, most of the ones in that were actually cards I hadn't seen before. So that's freaking awesome. Okay, this one actually just gave me 3, but you know, that's not that bad. Now,
Shall we deal again?
one of the really cool parts.
Good. Now you understand the basics. We can begin in earnest. Your hero is returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my court.
Just real quick
Welcome to the
before this
cabinet.
video is over.
Here stand my 12 challengers, along with my secrets. If you would know what lies before you, merely glance inside.
This is actually new too. Before I don't think you could actually look to see what's ahead of you. But every one of these actually, like this one, increases my starting gear. It gives me better, stronger attacks, better gear, but it does actually make all the monsters stronger as well. Same with this one. You know, food bonus, swift attacks, then it increases health of stuff, and then that one, so on and so forth. This is the next boss. So basically, when you select a boss, let's see,
Time for you to face my undead army.
you get to
Meet the Jack
edit
of
the
Skulls.
deck. I have sufficient equipment, which I can actually change this out some. So this down here is my deck. So in my equipment cards, I have some axes, maces, swords. I got some shields, these 2 helmets, and this, which inspect. Card is new and thus it contents. Okay, so you can't actually see what it does until you actually get it for the first time. So I'm actually going to remove these 2 maces. Let's add this awesome new looking sword that I got. Let's remove a shield and get this shield. Now let's remove, I still have 1 card I can put. So let's do Chains of Rage, and let's get some medium armor and mercenary contract. So now this is my new equipment, and then I basically go back, that's set, And with this, these are the ones that I can add. These are going to be, like, the locked ones have to be in here. These unlocked ones, I can actually get out of here if I want. So I want the Peasant, Devil's Choice, and the Dead King's Hall, mainly because the little red thing indicates that if I succeed in these, like if I do what I need to do for this card, I actually will unlock a new card for it. And I want to get the River just because I haven't actually used it yet, hence the new thing. So you want to try to get new cards drawn for you, just so you can actually unlock more and more. And then you just go back, save your deck.
This cabinet is the home of
and then you repick. But I'm gonna call this one.
And then
call this episode right here. We're at about 16 minutes. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do these fairly short. Just kind of do one boss per video. So I will see y'all next time. If y'all found this, helpful, enjoyable, whatever, please leave a like or subscribe. Leave some comments, whatever. Right now, any comment I get, I'll respond when I can. And I will see all of you next time. Later, guys.